Hi guys, it's your girl D. Welcome back again to the Unknowns. If you're new here, kindly subscribe and enjoy. If you have a topic of discussion, kindly bring it up. We can discuss, you can research and share. But if you're still watching, if you're continuing to watch, thank you, which means, I'm making sense. Okay, today I want to talk about names. Don't say that you've never sat down and asked yourself, my God, what was my parent thinking? Why does my name sound like a sin? Why does my name sound like I was hated? The current generation right now, not current actually, even me, the names I acquired, fine, the names I found myself having after I realized I was named, would I change them? No, actually, no, I wouldn't change because my mom did an awesome job naming us. Perfect. But, there's a big but. But, I hear names out here of people of my peer, even younger ones, and I'm like, oh, your parents never really gave you a chance. Let's talk about this thing. With time rolling and changing, people are doing things that people have not realized or noticed. They're known, but they're so unknown in this sense. I'll have a kid. I'll have a kid. I'll name them Zuri. Zuri is a Swahili word for good. No one wants to use ethnic names nowadays because there is something we've been taught. There was a time I think I told my mom, hey, my first baby, if he's a boy, I'll name you after this person. My mom was like, what? That crazy person? You want your kid to be the same crazy person? And you're like, so it's just a name. I like the name of that man or that woman. Why can't I name my kid that? Because they will be crazy. Naming someone after someone apparently makes this person act or even live like the person you've named them after. I am named after someone. I'm named after my uncle. I won't tell you the name, but that was my name until I was 11 or 10. 11 when I scratched that name off. I did not scratch it, it's still there. If we go to the village right now, hey, I did not like it because it was a man's name and it stuck. It wasn't English. There were 3 names actually. One was English, 2 were not. Now the English one didn't even stick. The other 2 were so known. You'd hear screams, then it's me. But weirdly, it's not only me who was named after my uncle. We are like 4 different cousins who are named after the same person. Like George the First, George the Second, George the Third. I think I'm the 4th or the 3rd. I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is people are breaking off of that. I know some tribes who are still naming their kids after their moms, their in-laws, their great-great-grandmom. You meet a kid who is like 10 years old and they have the oldest name in the book. Too old, you call a kid. I wouldn't want to say any other name because people would think I'm ragging on their names, but I don't want to rag on anyone's name. But I don't know if we can embrace that change. I don't want you to do it because me personally, I feel it's outdated. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, let's first of all dig deeper. I'm naming my kid after my great-great-granddad. What kind of a person was this person? Because it's really true what they say. You name a kid after someone, they'll act like that person. I'm named after my uncle. I was told severally that I act like him, or my dad again. But then I wonder, I know some of my nephews and nieces name after my dad, my mom, and some of them act like that. Some of my one of my sisters is named after my grandma. And it's true. Should we keep on continuing with our traditions, or should we also start our own traditions? Our home, Christmas was one of the biggest thing for us. Christmas time, we'd all go home, gather home, there would be Christmas trees, there would be decorations in the house. And when now something happened and everything changed, I told someone, oh my God, I can't believe I'll never have Christmas celebrations again. And this person told me, start your own traditions. And it was one of the best things I'll ever take from that conversation. So personally, I would start my own tradition. If I have a kid, or when I have a kid, or having a kid, I'm not going to be stuck in traditions. I'm not going to make my kid look like the joke or the eldest person in a group of 16-year-olds. If I have to name a kid after my father, I will name a kid after my father, but I have to let this kid know my father was this kind of a person, but you as my child, you're not going to be this kind of a person. Like, speak life to your child. Speak niceness, goodness to your kid, into people. As we move on, in an African setting or in African setup, it's okay to go ethnic. But if I'm Taita, I don't have to name my kid Kyo. I can as well just name my kid Achieng. I mean, do you see what I did there? Let's stop sticking, I'm Kikuyu, I have to be called Jerry. No, you're Kikuyu. Why don't you surprise someone? Your name now is that Kyo, or your name now is Cherop. Like, just roll with it. Let things go sideways, so that this issue of Luo also have to be called Achieng, Adhiambo. No, I'm Luo. I'm Luo, but my name is Shiro. So I did there. So that we stop confusing. We also confuse evil spirits that lurk within those names that our parents told that if you name someone after someone, they'll be like that. These names that come from Swahili words or other countries, like South Africa, they have nice, awesome names. Most of South Africans don't have English names. Most of us have English names that are so hard to pronounce. My English name, I come here, someone will call me some name. The other person will call me with a different pronunciation. I've heard all the pronunciations I can get from my English name. Let's borrow a leaf from other countries. We can always just use our ethnical names, but now, mix them up. These things are known. You'd want to do them, but you have this feeling, what will someone think of me if my parents are all called Maina and Wairimo, and then all of a sudden my name is Chebet. What will someone? I know a celebrity who has named their kid a very unique name, and it's a tribe, another tribe's name, and that kid is not even from that tribe. So I think we should embrace this stuff instead of flowing. And if you're going Swahili, go Swahili. Make it a name worthy. Don't call your kid Matata just because it's Swahili and it sounds nice. Give a kid a name that, and if you want an English name, translate it now into your mother tongue. Okay, that makes sense. An English name, I know our people can call you Denzel Washington or Chiang. Look for something that is unique in English, now translate it to your, like stars. can give your kid a nice name in your mother tongue, the name Star. I know people call their kids Luna. Now use that in your own language. Go natural, go within nature. It's just a thought. I'm not saying your names are outdated. I'm just saying, well, let's do better than before. Otherwise, I love your names. They're really nice names. Thank you.